What is up, everybody? Welcome to the first video ever on White Sands Bassin. Today I'm going to do an unboxing on the MTB Elite Box. I've never had this before. I ordered it last month. Actually, my wife did for Christmas, so thank you to her. I'm going to try to do some fishing videos year 2019. I got me a little boat and things like that. I'm trying to buy another bass boat right now, so we'll see what happens come spring. But for now, we're just going to unbox this MTB and maybe do a couple pond videos. But this is my first time ever doing channel, so we'll see how it goes. I've watched plenty of other YouTubers, Lunkers, AP Bassin, John B, Lake Fork, all those guys. So, you know, I kind of got a little inspiration by it, and we'll see how this goes. So let's dive right into this bad boy and see what we got. By the way, if you do like little pond videos and things of that nature, leave a thumbs up and a subscribe. Hit the little ring-a-ding and let you know when get another one going. So this is pretty cool. It says welcome aboard, Mr. Tackle Box. Gives you a little deal here. That's pretty cool. Nice, cool. Got a sticker. Sweet. Everybody loves stickers. And here's the little tips, tricks from MTB. Little dibble, whatever that says. Cool. And another sticker. Nice. Put those on the old truck. So first of all, I didn't really get into bass fishing until like maybe spring of 2018. My PB is about a 6-pounder. It was my first time taking my bass boat out, and I caught it, and it was sick and awesome, and it was awesome. So anyway, I never really was in the bass game. I started out, you know, trout fishing, local pond, things of that nature, catfish, things of that, bait fish normally, you know, throw your rod in and wait. But as soon as I got into, I stumbled across a bass fishing video, and it was just way more exciting, so I thought I'd try it. I'm 28, so a little late than never, I guess, right? So I saw it. I thought it was super awesome, and I wanted to try it. So basically all my bass stuff I've just learned from YouTube or trying out whatever, and Lunkers have taught me a lot. So shout out to you, Lunkers. You're the man. Turkla, you're my favorite Guggen by far. So anyway, came with a good old square bill. A Fat Boy by Vexen. Not too bad. Chartreuse top. White with speck bottom. That's a deep guy though, man. That's for some deep waters. I'm actually a big fan of square bills. They're pretty good baits. Catch a lot of white bass on them and things like that. So white bass are good eating. Next we have a jig here. And see, like, I'm not really too sure on a lot of this stuff. I know it's a jig. I just don't really know if it's a swim or what. It's got a freaking loose hook on it, so that's cool. I've never had a jig like that. I bought all my bass tackle at this auction. So me and my buddy, we go to a lot of auctions, right? And I buy random things, you know, random things. So we go to this auction. It's a bait auction. These guys, this one guy, he passed away, rest his soul, had every bait you could think of. I'm not playing. The only problem was the baits were a little dated, you know. There was some stuff that was up to date, like that he purchased recently, but this guy purchased worms, Senkos, by the pounds, like crazy, right? Anyway, me and this other lady and a couple of the people bought the most out of all of it, but I'm talking, I bet you he had 55 boxes of lipless crankbaits alone. You know, buckets and buckets and bags and bags and bags of plastics, lizards and leeches and Senkos and worms and, you know, you name it, he had it. It was crazy. So me and my buddy went halfers on about $300. And split it all 50-50, and that's where I got all my baits from. So I caught that. I caught my PB bass. Actually, it wasn't even on a bait I bought at the auction. I bought a VMC rugby head off of a video that I watched and I learned with a Yamamoto Senko. green pumpkin, and I caught my PB bass on it. It was probably around June area, somewhere in there. Caught him in some reeds. Her, actually, it was a girl, female, pretty sure. Caught her in some reeds. She was blowing up back there on some bait fish, and I just thought I'd throw the jig back there and kind of give her a little dangle, as Lake Fork would say. And she freaking crushed it. It was awesome. So anyway, that's where I get my baits from. That's where I got all my baits from mostly. And I'll buy a few things here and there, but I don't really know how to really use this. It's a 1/2 ounce jig. It's a gecko jig. So I guess you put a gecko on it or something. Comment down below to tell me how to rig up this thing, because never seen one before. But that's cool. Here we got a lipless, my favorite. Lunker Hunt, lipless, blue, tiger stripe, silver bottom. Pretty sweet, not too bad. That's cool, I like that. Here we go, some Mustag. These are new jig head mysteries. So they're not really a rugby, they're not really a football, like a football looking rugby jig, but they're cool. Quarter ounce, so that's cool. Probably put a worm or something on here. Here's some KVD, some rodent worms or rodent plastics. So that's cool. I don't know if you'd rig this on this. I doubt it. I don't know. Comment down below if you can rig this on this. Let me know. Here's what you could rig it on. These are some fry. They call these coontails. Black and blue flake, blue fleck, actually. Big bite baits. I don't know if you could put one of these fry worms, I think that's what all the pros call them, is fry worms, on this jig. So, cool, that'll work. Here we have another square bill, a bandit lure. It's a 2 to 5 footer. That'd be good. Probably if the fish are suspended in the channel, that'll work. It's a tiger, like a tiger stripe, dark light bottom with a red nose looking thing. So that's cool. I don't really know. I'd have to read my little manual here. It tells me when to use it. Here we got a jerk bait. That's cool. I've never really used these. It's called a Berkeley Skinny Cutter 110 Plus. It's a blue silver bottom with a kind of a reddish orange red eye face. That's cool. A jerk bait. I've never really used jerk baits too much. Not really good at them. I don't really know when to use them or how to use them. Or I know that you kind of jerk it, of course, but I mean, you know, I don't really know exactly when to throw a jerk bait. I think you throw a jerk bait like over beds, maybe. I think I've maybe heard that, or tubes they call them. You know, like a lipless tube looking thing. So here's a Carl's Amazing Bait plastic Hoss Crawl, blue crawl. So kind of a Guggen bait looking thing, kinda. It comes in a hard case, so it's kind of like Guggen. I am gonna order some Guggen baits though for sure for spring. And I'm gonna probably travel. I'm planning on getting a boat. I'm in the works right now getting a bass boat again. I had one, but I sold it. So I'm in the works of getting another boat right now, in fact. I mean, nothing crazy, just, you know, a couple $1,000, $5,000 boat. And but I do got a little 2-man pontoon fishing boat. It's pretty sweet. It's set up. It's got a fish finder and a little troll motor and stuff. So we will be doing some videos with that. Here's a copper green shad, a lipless or a lipped square bill. Excite baits. So that's a pretty cool one. I don't know when you throw it. I'll have to do some research on that. But anyways, that's it, guys. That is my first video on white sands bassing ever. So if you liked it, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the little bells, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.